First light spills like mercy on a floor I haven't crossed. The scent of brewing coffee, bitter, warm, and speaking loss, but also of arrival, of a table being set. I don't know where I'm going, but I haven't left you yet. Do you see me in this city where no one knows my name? Are you the thread that finds me when I cannot see the thread? I'm a stranger in a land that doesn't know my face, but your voice becomes the compass, and your silence is the grace. Like the laughter of a child from a window left ajar, you're the whisper in the distance that has brought me this far. The pavement smells of rain and diesel under unfamiliar feet, and every corner turns me toward a street I cannot read. But the coffee in the kitchen tells a story I can hold, that you were here before the dawn, and your love is growing old. Do you see me in this city where no one knows my name? Are you the thread that finds me when I cannot see the thread? I'm a stranger in a land that doesn't know my face, but your voice becomes the compass, and your silence is the grace. Like the laughter of a child from a window left ajar, you're the whisper in the distance that has brought me this far. I never knew that being lost could feel so much like home, when every step I take is ground that you have always known. So if I never find my way, if I remain a stranger here, I'll still be found, I'll still be held, I'll still be yours. I'm a stranger in that land that doesn't know my face, but your voice becomes the compass, and your silence is the grace. And the laughter in the distance is the song that carries me. I am found in the unknown. I am home. I am free. The kitchen hums with nothing but the tap's slow beat. The scent of fresh brewed coffee lingers in the heat. The world outside is dark, the houses hold their breath. I sit and write a letter that I'll never send to death. I keep on writing anyway, I don't know how to stop. The hope that has no reason settles in my chest, a drop that grows into a river, though I know the drought is real. A mother's heart keeps hoping, it's the only thing I feel. The tap drips and counts the seconds that has no logic is the only prayer I know. I'm waiting in the kitchen while the world outside learns how to glow. I still remember days when this table held your hands, the way you'd stir your cereal and talk about your plans. The window faced the garden where the sun would climb the wall. And now I trace your empty chair and I don't move at all. The tap drips and counts the seconds. I don't understand why I still set a plate for you, though you're in another land. But every dawn before the birds remember how to sing, I pour the coffee black and let my heart learn everything. So I'll keep writing letters that you'll never read. I'll keep believing things that my own eyes have never seen. The hope that has no logic is the only prayer I know. I'm waiting in the kitchen while the world outside learns how to glow. Maybe hope's not a promise. Maybe hope is just a choice to keep the kettle boiling when I cannot hear your voice. To sit with all the questions and not run away from pain. To trust that in the darkness someone's keeping me awake. I'll keep writing letters that you'll never read. I'll keep believing what my eyes have never seen. This hope without a reason is my only prayer I know. I'll wait here in the kitchen till the earth learns how to glow. Sap still drips, coffee steams. I'm still here, living in between the seams. Sap still drips, coffee steams. I'm still here, living in between the seams. The asphalt's wet beneath the pale first light. The scent of rain-soaked earth clings to the air. I walked so far, I've lost the count of miles. This backpack pulls my shoulders down with care. And every step I take, I ask the sky, is there a place where I can lay this down? Is there a voice that knows this wondrous cry? Some kind of home beyond this weary town. I'm broken, but I'm hoping still. This road of dust and broken, will I smell the ground that's washed anew and feel the weight that I carry through? Will you be there when I arrive, or am I just a ghost alive? The pack I've carried since I left that gate, the leather worn, the straps that cut my skin. And in the quiet of this early hour, I hear the echo of the life I've been. but I'm hoping still. The scent of rain, the weight I feel. You are the home I could not find. You are the peace that quiets my mind. The dawn grows brighter, the path grows light, the road ahead is full of light. I breathe the earth, I let it go. I'm walking home. I know, the moon on my head, the path grows light, the road ahead is full of light. I breathe the earth, I let it go. I'm walking home. I know, I know. The ceiling tiles are counting every breath I take. I trace the cracks like paths I thought I'd never take. The monitor beeps slow, a rhythm I can't read, but I still lift my voice though my hands begin to bleed. I've whispered every promise till my throat is dry. The windows stay so dark, no answer in the sky. But I am not a stone, I feel the ache, the weight, yet something in me holds, refusing to be late. So I will wait right here where hope feels like a wound. I'll sing into the silence till the silence is consumed. You've never owed me answers, but you've never left my side. So I'll call your name through the hush of this long night. A tear runs down my cheek, it lands upon my wrist. I wipe it with the corner of a blanket I have kissed. The air is still and heavy, like a prayer that hasn't flown. But I have learned to trust when I am left here on my own. The clock upon the wall has stopped its counting now. I don't need to know the hour, I only need to bow. My hands are weak and trembling, but I still lift them high, because the one who holds the stars is listening when I cry. So I will wait right here where hope feels like a wound. I'll sing into the silence till the silence is consumed. You never owed me answers, but you never left my side. So I'll call your name through the hush of this long night. And if I never see the morning light unfold, if every word I speak just echoes in the cold, I'll still believe the ache itself is something like a song that proves I haven't fallen. I'm still holding on. I will wait right here where hope still dares to bloom. I'll sing into the silence till the silence learns my tune. till the quiet turns to flame. The church is hollow, the old pews are cold. I trace the dust where my younger self once prayed. A single flame I bought with my last coin. It smells of wax and the years of scars I made. I have nothing to bring but these trembling hands and a heart that barely knows how to stand. You were here before I ever walked in, before the candle flame, before the sin. You were waiting in the heavy silence, in the crack where the light breaks in again. I spend my strength on alleys and empty names, chasing fires that left no trace but shame. But this small wick against the dark is all I own, and I place it down. You take me as I am. I have nothing to bring but these trembling hands and a heart that barely knows how to stand. You were here before I ever walked in, before the candle flame, before the sin. You were waiting in the heavy silence, in the crack where the light breaks in again. And I hear you in the quiet of the space, not a voice, just a weight across my chest like the air before a downpour holds its breath like a grace I cannot earn but know is real. You were here before I ever walked in, before the candle, before the sin. You were waiting and you never left, in the crack where the light breaks in The floorboards crack beneath my feet again. I washed my hands, but the stain remains. This room still smells like the choices I made, but the window's open and the rain has changed. I don't have the words to build a prayer, just the sweat that's drying on my skin. And you meet me here in the dirt and the dawn, where everything I broke is still that held your face, the morning chill still on my skin, the garden where you used to wait is overgrown with what has been. And every question I have built lies silent at the garden's edge, but there's a stirring in the dark, a rumble starting in my chest. Why do the birds sing in at dawn? Why does the air still feel like home if you are silent? Why do I wait if I am empty? Why do I pray? Oh, the ground is cold, but I am holding on. The sparrow calls before the sun. She does not know my heavy hands. She builds her nest without a plan, and still the morning comes to her. So let my questions be my knees. Let every doubt become a step. If I cannot find the words, then let the silence be my breath. Why do the birds still sing at dawn? Why does the air still feel like home if you are silent? Why do I wait if I am empty? Why do I pray? Oh, the ground is cold, but I am holding on. I don't need answers to believe. I only need to know you've seen the dust between my fingers, spread the tears I buried with the dead. The birds still sing at dawn. The ache still feels like home. I cannot see you, yet I wait. I am still empty, yet I pray. Oh, the ground is cold, but I am holding on. The wind finds my neck, cold and unfamiliar. The sky bleeds from blue to a deeper gray. I count the stars like I've counted my failures. One more flicker, then another fades away. And I don't know your voice, but I'm listening. I don't know your face, but I'm turning my head. There's a pull in my chest that has no name yet, like a song I was born to sing but never sang. Oh, take me to the country I've never seen, where the streets are gold and the tears are clean. I'm a stranger here, but you know my name. Call me home, call me home again. The roof tiles are cold beneath my fingers. The last light drains like water from a jar. Every train in the distance sounds like a promise. Every quiet moment pulls me cold and the tears are clean. I'm a stranger here, but you know